Back to your Grimerica Outlawed Roundup coming at you July 22nd. Summer's half over already, buddy. 2026 with big porn and it cuts it off.
Decapi-Tated.
Like
Decapitated.
like Andrew Tate
Maybe.
or
Decapitated.
what is it? Andrew and Tristan? Andrew and Tristan Tate. Well, yeah. So
Is his name Andrew? That sounds odd right now to me. Andrew Tate? Is it Andrew?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Andrew.
Seems weird. Doesn't sound right.
I thought I had a clip of him yapping.
So, oh man. So he gave me a title that's like impossible to like. I couldn't get art done for the title. Our assistants don't want to deal with your title again. It's like another bad title from Darren. They're like, it's crossing our boundaries and stuff. I can't do art for you. I'm like, can you just make a provocative picture and I'll do the lettering? Because I'm like, is it the word porn that's blocking you, or is it that I'm not asking you to do any naked pics. I'm just saying this is the title of the episode.
So it's Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't like big porn.
Didn't like big porn. I was like, it's funny, how the things they get triggered over. Like I thought all you people were pro porn, What's going on?
Pro porn.
So hey, we should talk about JCD though before we get into it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention it. I mean, it's a real shitty one. It's the worst one yet.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I mean, when I was thinking about it today, I was like, dude's my favorite podcaster. Out of all the podcasts that I listen to regular, he's my favorite podcaster.
Yeah, that's
Was
interesting.
my favorite podcaster.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was 80. I guess because I had in my memory.
Hey man, there's a conspiracy saying that he was actually only 74.
Yeah, I thought he was in his early. I thought he was about 10 years past Adam, and Adam was about 5 years past me, older than me. I think.
I think it's some sort of practical joke or something. Not him being dead, but the 80.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because someone else said he wasn't born in 46, and then I seen something going around that there's going to be a little John's secret revealed on the next show, which I think is going to have something to do with his age.
Yeah,
he retired early, or I don't know, something is going on. But
yeah, I really thought he was like early 70s, mid 70s. That's what I thought.
He had the health scare a while ago, and I thought for sure he was all right. We're going to get a few more years.
Well, let me read something from Greg that I just came across right before we started recording here. So this is Greg from the Higher Side Chats. Should I share it or? Yeah, I'll share it.
Sure.
So he says, I'm convinced that the medical system grossly overplays its hand. So this is going to be about the Higher Side Chats, one of our, probably your second favorite podcaster in the world. Got to be up there. But we've been dealing with all these, deaths recently. He says, JCD makes for the third person I'm aware of in just a few short months who, according to the statistics, had a 1 to 4% chance of death after X procedure, according to their own stats, and just got unlucky. COVID shows us what they can do with manipulated stats and data. I'm sure the vax stats are all on the up and up too, by the way. So many armchair experts say Gordon, so he's talking about Gordon White, right? Recently. He passed away. Gordon should have gotten that bypass. Well, John didn't seem to matter. Gordon actually lived longer after his heart event, going the alternative route, but was half as old too. Who knows what anyone should do? A corrupt system that has a monopoly leaves people very little choice. I say all this on my second day, stuck in the hospital alone, with surgery canceled and pushed back another day while I'm basically a hostage. There is more to my pain story. I didn't know about this. Did you know Greg was in the hospital?
I knew he was in the hospital just like yesterday or this morning. Maybe I noticed that but I thought it was just for kidney stones.
Oh, right. I thought I saw something about that. He says it's been semi-recurring for many months, but only became unbearable recently. It quite obviously was concentrated to the left testicle. I had a vasectomy after our second kid. I might not have if the birth didn't almost kill my wife, but it almost did. So I did. Not too sure what his point is there. The post vasectomy pain
Well,
syndrome
that's
is
why he got a vasectomy, because he didn't want to risk getting his wife pregnant again. But she
oh,
almost died delivering the
so
second
does she
baby.
yeah, okay. So he wanted to do it for okay. This post vasectomy pain syndrome is another thing that by the numbers only happens to 1 to 3% of men. But I guess I'm also unlucky. You know what John C. Dvorak would say about Greg, right?
He's got the vasectomy look.
He's gonna have this vasectomy look. Greg's look is gonna change, so everybody keep an ey on Greg's handsome face because it's gonna become more
Hey,
feminine.
Greg's a plus member, man. You can't.
During Hey, I've been a plus member for him.
He's gonna be listening in the hospital. We love you, Greg. Get better soon, brother.
And the weird thing is this show that we do, this roundup, is kind of loosely, lightly based on John C. Dvorak and Adam Curry's No Agenda show. I mean, it's kind of what we do it in a different format, and it's not as deep construction of the mainstream. It's more about kind of current events and what's going on and on X and stuff, but it's kind of similar format.
Kind of, yeah.
So he says during scans, they say they found a kidney stone, and that's why I'm in here. I've had no problems a kidney stone would cause. It's like I went to the mechanic for an oil change, and they insisted I need new brake fluid. My chart also says they're treating acute kidney damage from the dye they put in my veins to do the scan. Nice. Maybe they did find a real problem that needed to be solved and the pain was a blessing. I'm open to that, but it seems I'll leave here in worse pain with a hose up my dick for a week and my initial problem unsolved. Praise be. I guess I'm just venting, but this system is not as advanced as it projects. Its numbers are all skewed. It does not take much accountability for the damage it does, and it arrogantly mocks alternatives and encourages blind faith and devotion. Somebody should do something. And then there's a note here from the National Institutes. The overall death rate for coronary artery bypass graft surgery is low, sitting at roughly 1 to 2% during or immediately after the procedure within 30 days, and rising to a cumulative 3 to 4% by the end of the first year. I mean, my feed just got, after I posted something, finally, I posted something on here. My feed is just filled with people with John C. Dvorak, Huntress S. Thompson, and the Higher Side Chats, Darren O'Neill, Chris Wilson, Nick the Rat, Adam Curry. There's a couple other guys.
There's a huge crossover in the audiences, right? So yeah, all of our audience will take this one hard, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We got yeah. I mean, I was Andy, remember Andy from Egypt? I mean, remember all the people in Egypt that were
we did a meetup in Egypt with the pyramids.
The Egypt meetup.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a real shame. JCD. I do have a couple of clips from our last interview with JCD. We could play some of that.
Sure.
I assume it'll work fine. This is, of course, this is a little making the sausage. This is our robot makes these clips for it. Here we go.
And it's a cute segment, and but it's gone to, I'd say 90 over the last year. It's gone from original art to 90% AI.
Yeah.
But some of these guys, we have a couple of people that are just phenomenal AI prompters, and they not only produce winning art, but they also produce a lot of it. And so they flood the zone with the art.
So that must have been a recent one. from the last
Yeah, I
episode?
think this was from
Oh, that's weird. I got the same shirt on, it looks like.
this. You're wearing the same shirt?
Yeah.
I think it's a different color.
Oh.
Can I not make these full screen? There we go.
So I have a positive attitude about this. I mean, the thing might result in a catastrophic market collapse at some point, where the stock market and it takes it, it will take everything with it. Very much like the dot-com situation in '99 and 2000. It has all the earmarks of that, but that's a few years away, at least 2. So I think that now's the time to enjoy this stuff.
All right, maybe one more. Remember his exploding package thing?
Woman goes up to a porch. She grabs a box and she, I'm stealing this package, and it blows up in her face and she's covered with paint. Okay, this is bull crap. It's always the same fat chicks that are on there, and they're falling over and they're covered with paint from head to toe from what appears to be an empty box when they pick it up, because there's nothing in this box. You can tell when somebody's picking up a heavy object and a light object just by their body language. When it's a light object that just comes right up, you see it. It's an empty box. They're picking it up, and they go down to their car, and then a big explosion takes place, like there's a quarter stick of dynamite in the thing, and it throws paint all over the person and the car. And then they yell, usually pretty much 1 or 2 or 3 things. Are you kidding me? Is one of the lines they use constantly. Are you kidding me? Or I'm going to sue you, or I'm going to call the cops. It's always, they don't have any creativity in the lines. And so the person's covered from head to foot in paint or powder or whatever. This is bull crap. This is a lawsuit. If it was ever happened to anybody, they'd sue the person for blinding them, if not blowing their head off. The whole thing is,
why is it just playing? Why is it looking at me? Can it not
I
just
don't know.
play him and you? Like, why do I have to get the spotlight?
The new ones
I
are
don't even
better.
want my face out there at all.
Shut up. The new ones are better. The new ones seem to do a better job. But you're the star of the show, buddy.
It's too late.
You're the star of the show. You're everybody's favorite podcast.
It's too late.
The scam, I think, is designed as a propaganda stunt to keep people from stealing boxes.
Yes. I was just gonna say the no agenda take on that would be like, that's Amazon, like making
Amazon's producing the videos
to get rid of the porch pirates. Oh my God.
They have a studio. Amazon has a studio. They can produce as much of this kind of crap as you want.
That's a
there he is, JCD, the man, the myth, the legend. We're gonna miss you, buddy. Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm convinced John was a listener of the show, and yeah, heart goes out to the family, of course, and Adam. It's gonna be tough on Adam as well.
Yeah.
But and all you guys, I mean, like I say, we got the biggest crossover we have out of all the podcasts has been with the No Agenda show. So they've been helping us grow from the beginning. I seen you share. Didn't we have John on 3 times?
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, the other graphic wasn't wasn't
conducive.
Yeah, it wasn't
appropriate for a memorial. Yeah, well, all right. Well, you're talking about, we should move on. You were talking about Andrew Tate. So let's jump over to Tate Clips Daily.
The first thing I do is I call the British embassy. I'm British. Second thing I do is I call the American embassy. I'm American. And the third thing I do is I request for my international legal teams to fly in to see me. And things happen in that order. The British embassy sends somebody to come and see me in Romanian jail. And I get taken from my cell and get taken to the room. And the lady from the British embassy's there. And she's like, hello. I'm like, hi. So yeah, I've been set up in Romania. She goes, yeah, a lot of people get arrested around the world. So just want you to know that consular support is pretty limited. And I have a leaflet for you. It's gov.uk leaflet about what happens when you're arrested abroad, and any information you need is there. I was like, okay, yeah, but this is a corrupt setup. So who do I speak to? She's like, I just have to give you the leaflet. Nice to meet you. I walked off. That was the British consular support. Took me back to my cell with this fucking leaflet. Gov.uk. If you're arrested abroad, what to do? Like this fucking garbage. So I was like, fuck the English. They're useless anyway. No one gives a fuck what England says. Let me wait for the Americans. I'm an American citizen.
Wasn't it England that just arrested him?
Yeah. Suppose
And
I
I'm
mean,
there and I'm talking to the prison guard.
supposedly, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And the prison guards know I'm innocent. They're like, what are you doing here? Because everyone knows me in Romania. I'm famous. I'm like, bro, you fucking tell me. And they're like, you've upset someone. I'm like, who? They're like, I don't know, but there's no reason for you to be here. This is bullshit. It's Romania. It's bullshit. You upset someone. I'm like, who did I upset? Is it the guy whose land I didn't buy? Like, what's going on? Going through my head. Anyway, they said, an American has never been arrested in Romania before. I was like, really? He goes, yes, actually, we had an American guy here before. He stabbed 2 people and he went home in 3 days back to America. I was like, really? He goes, yeah, Romania's not going to arrest Americans. I was like, so I'm going to go home? They're like, for sure. I said, well, he stabbed 2 people and he got out. I supposedly fucking stole TikTok money, so I'm sure I'm going to get out. So I'm really excited for the American embassy to turn up. American embassy turns up. I walk in there. I'm like, guys, thank fuck, real humans, no more Romanians. You're an American. I'm an American. You're a fucking American. This is bullshit. U.S. Constitution. This is fucking garbage. And they're like, yeah, the American government considers Romania to be a real legal system and that we respect the sanctity of the legal system and we believe that you have to go through the legal system. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? This is a setup and a corrupt dump. We all know it's corrupt. On the corruption index, we're at the same level as Zambia. That's not a lie. Look it up. Romania is considered a hybrid state. There's 4 states of a democracy. You have democracy at the top. You have flawed democracy. Then you have hybrid state. Then you have authoritarianism. Hybrid state is the same as Zambia. The Romanian system is considered at Zambian level. And the American government is now telling me that we respect the Romanian judicial system and believe that you have to go through the process. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? How long am I going to be here? He goes, Andrew, I like you. And, I'm just here to do my job. And I've been around, but I think you need to prepare for quite a long stay. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean a long stay? I haven't fucking done anything. He goes, yeah, there's nothing really the American government's prepared to do for you. I'm like, what do you mean prepare? What can you do? He goes, well, what we can do and what we're prepared to do, they're different things. And we're not prepared to do much for you right now. So here's a leaflet. So I take the American leaflet about being arrested abroad, and the American government leaves me. And I go back to jail.
But I feel like that will probably segue into your segment. Unless I'm not too good at reading the room.
And then he got out. And then he got arrested in Miami, apparently looking like a lesbian. I mean, people
the lesbian stuff my wife was showing me was pretty hilarious. Someone found his whole outfit. It's all from the women's section on Zara.
No. Are you serious? But there's a lot of, that's a cool purple shirt. I kind of like it. But so there's 3 things that are happening here. Like, check this one out, okay? This is
stop the clip. You had the opportunity to just say nothing about his chick shirt that's been getting made fun of all over the internet.
That's not the one.
Oh, that's a different one.
It's the pants on this one, and it's the shirt. This shirt. I'll show you on the other one. Is his sheer shirt.
Shoes.
What?
Oh yeah, they're chick capris, right?
Yeah. I can't imagine wearing those skinny jeans or skinny pants of any type. Oh my God, it's impossible for me to fit in them. So check this out. So this is from that video. And I haven't vetted this exact version. This is from Ben Wehrman here, but look, watch this guy, watch this officer here. Because otherwise the video looks pretty kind of organic and natural to me. There's a bunch of kind of plainclothes policemen around. Like you'd think that this is how it would go down, right? Watch this. Okay, so watch this this cop here. Watch this guy right here. Okay, you see that? See that guy?
Disappeared.
What?
He disappeared.
He just disappears. Because this is talking about how Tate's shoe disappears as well, right? So let's just look at that one. So this is from Jordan Crowder. Last week, one of Tate's friends' heads disappeared. I'll show you that one too. In yesterday's video of his arrest, his foot disappears. It's just the front part of his foot. What is real these days? So here it goes. So he turns around and it's like his toe has been wrapped in the same color as the concrete there. See, those are the capris you're talking about. Look at those K-pads.
Interesting. So the arrest is fake. They already killed him.
I don't know, dude. I mean, but look what happened before the arrest. So here's the shirt, the gay shirt, the see-through shirt that he's. So here he's more disturbing. This is from Jordan Crowder again. More disturbing than Tate's shirt. I want to see. Actually, don't. I want to see if you can see it, Darren.
Oh, I did see this one already.
Okay.
The dude with no head walking around, right?
Yeah. And now I thought maybe that's a trick of the camera. Like maybe he's bent forward like this. Maybe he's bent forward. But I think it's a glitch
that the house has.
and he's talking about like gambling, and he's like giving these guys gambling lessons or something about how the house for blackjack they win like 0.05%. So if you play it well, you could beat the house.
Go second. You go first, which means that a lot of people go over. You bust.
And then there's this guy in the background. It's like he's got green on his head or something. You can see the shape. I've never noticed this before, but you can kind of see the head shape. So is it somebody just doing this on that? Whoever's like taking these videos is just like messing with them and putting them online.
Go over 21 before they have
There, he's just headless in the
pull out
background.
cards. But there is a strategy to blackjack. There is perfect mathematics, which if you play, you can get the house edge down to like 0.6%. It's the best game in the house besides baccarat. Baccarat's only for the Chinese. So unless you're gonna have slanted eyes, you're gonna end up paying the blackjack.
And then this clip's got to have him about being like racist against Chinese with slanted eyes. That's kind of weird.
This is gambling knowledge. I'm telling you, that's how it works. So you gotta look at the card they have showing. You gotta look at your card. And you have to decide if you hit a stick.
Isn't that black guy famous?
I don't
And they
know.
bust. Unless you're Chinese.
Or for you, Nigel, try to get 22. If you can. If you land like bang on 22, you win.
When's the last time you ate rice?
So there he is again. There's the head. There's the headless guy.
Baccarat.
And handless.
Advantage that the house.
Oh, interesting.
Baccarat.
I thought maybe that was just a sleeve.
Shapeshifters around, or there's weird like shapeshifters around tape that can't get caught on camera.
Yeah, look, his arm goes up. Look at that. His hand's missing too. So what's going on, man? I mean, I don't know. Is he even arrested? What's going on? Are people
What does
playing with
Grok
us?
say
Just
about
looking for
that? What does Grok say about that?
about the
What the
disappearance?
headless dude?
Oh, I don't know. You want me to check?
Yeah, see what if Grok says it's a fake or it's a this or it's a that. Oh,
See what Grok says. See what he says. There's going to be a bunch of interesting things
knowledge.
here. Oh boy,
What's the matter?
my cat's here.
Uh-oh.
It's an optical illusion in a video
What?
of Andrew Tate at a casino table. Highlights a guy standing in the background who looks completely headless at first glance, especially noticeable around the 5 to 15 second mark as the camera moves. Tate in the sheer patterned shirt is at the table with a cigar, chatting and gesturing while others, including a guy in black with shades hanging around. The headless dude is one of the bystanders behind him. Why it looks that way. Lighting and angle trick. The room has a warm...
Wait. Ask why you can't see his hand either then.
Okay. Well,
And
let's
then
just...
let's ask him what the odds are having a disappearing person or a glitching person on 2 Andrew Tate videos and them not be fake. Because I haven't seen a lot of other glitchy videos. We watch a lot of videos on this show, and not a lot of them are just missing toes and shit, or like people don't disappear.
Unless it's
Unless it's
Mitch
AI.
McConnell in the hospital. Same reason as the head: camera angle, positioning, and occlusion.
All right,
Come on,
now
Zeus. Come on, Zeus.
occlusion.
Come on, Zeus.
Occlusion.
Come on.
What's occlusion mean?
Yeah, I'm just gonna read that to you. So let's see here. So the lighting, it's an optical illusion. The room has warm chandelier lighting with some shadows. The guy's head blends into the background. Wall, ceiling details are another person's silhouette, or his dark clothing and posture create a clean neck stump effect from certain Can you believe this? From certain camera positions. They're calling it a neck stump effect. Replies in the thread point this out. One user notes that you can see the shadow of his head. That's just what I was saying. Meaning it's there, but no kidding, it's there. We don't think he's really headless. Replies in the thread point this out, but it's camouflage, translucent looking in the footage. It's a classic pareidolia. No, it's not. Optical illusion moment that went viral because it looks creepy in isolation. These glitches happen all the time in crowded dynamic videos, poor depth possession, motion blur, unfortunate framing. That is crazy.
Okay, now ask you, what are the odds of having the cop disappear in the arrest video and having a headless person in this?
Just chat a bit while I'm doing this. See something. You've seen those videos.
Well, do you want to watch the Vancouver police shoot someone?
Sure.
Be a nice little accoutrement, or that's not, that's the wrong word, because they talked about it on a No Agenda, actually, a while back, and it wasn't that. I can't remember what it was now, but it was an accoutrement.
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I got no need.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Eh? Did they kill him, or was it just?
Out of the air!
Yeah, they shot him.
Now!
Yeah, but did he die?
Get out!
I thought they pulled him out and he was like wounded and whining and stuff.
Well, it takes a minute. It takes a minute.
Okay, are you ready for the answer, or should we just keep going on this cop video? What, it takes a minute for him to die?
Take a minute for anyone to die, unless you get like shot in the head,
Well,
Poor guy's just like gut shot. Maybe
what was he doing? Taking a sip of something as he steps into the car? That seems very weird. He wasn't even really armed, was he? And that's what they had to do? Just shoot him like that?
Yeah, it does seem kind of crazy, right?
It seems over. No, I mean, like, look, the guy should have just obviously listened to what they were saying. I'm not excusing his behavior at all. It just seems a little overkill.
Unless he had a gun or something. Was that a gun on the ground?
I don't know, but he just takes a sip of something.
He's got some booze.
He's just jumped in the
car. And then they blast him. They said he pulled out a knife.
Oh, okay. Well,
when did that gun appear on the ground, though? Oh,
like,
look at Buddy drops his gun. Is that what they teach you, or is that his taser?
Apparently, she missed him with the taser, and that's how the whole thing happened, or something. But anyways,
look at that shit. And then, bap, smoked him.
Like, wouldn't you just shoot him in the knee or something at that point?
Yeah, if he has a knife, wouldn't you just back off?
Oh, if he has a knife. Well, if he has a knife, I don't know.
I guess they didn't want to get in the car, though.
Yeah, the car's very dangerous if you start speeding away in the car.
Yeah, you can't have him speeding around in the car. I agree. You just got to blast him. It's fine.
So this is making it even weirder to me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. These glitches, in quotes, because I said, what's with these glitches? Are almost certainly compression artifacts, lighting tricks, and low quality mobile footage, not evidence of deep fakes or anything supernatural. Why they happen so often in Tate clips, compression and encoding, phones and social media heavy compressed videos, especially blah, 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 H264, 265, fast motion, low light, casino, streets at night, arrest scenes, or high contrast makes edges melt or disappear frame by frame. Feet, hands, heads are common victims because they're small, move quickly, and blend with backgrounds and shadows. Camera motion and angles. Handheld, shaky cams and people moving create temporary occlusions or motion blur. Your brain fills in the gaps and sees disappearing parts. Are you kidding me?
So
Are you
ask her
kidding me?
how come out of 1,000 videos we watched, it only happened on 2 Andrew Tate ones.
I mentioned that.
Did you? What did he say?
Well, I mean, I mentioned that in my whole paragraph to get this. Bottom line, the chances of perfect glitches across unrelated videos are high because phone video sucks under real world conditions. It's not a conspiracy, it's physics and tech limitations. New high quality raw footage emerges showing the same anomalies that would be worth digging into. Until then, it's pareidolia plus bad compression.
I can ask Claude.
Multiple people pointed this out right after the July 2026 Miami arrest footage dropped. It's a classic compression motion artifact. His shoe foot crosses a high contrast edge, ground, pants, shadow during movement. Other body parts in the same clip show similar minor warping. No credible analysis shows consistent deepfake signatures. Example,
Dude disappeared.
unnatural eye blinks, lighting mismatches across frames, or AI watermark patterns.
All right. Well, I'm asking. The thing is, I don't think the AI can watch video. Disappearing cop. Video circulated on X claiming to be the body cam footage of an arrest got hit with a community note. No official body cam video has been released by authorities, and the circulating clip has been edited, so people spotting an officer vanishing. On the right side of the frame, we're looking at a doctored / AI manipulated fake of a real event, not evidence of the arrest itself was staged. It's all an AI psyop crowd is conflating the fake clip with genuine footage. And if we go to the headless guy, that's from a separate video, Tate's casino gambling clip from about a week ago, where the man in the background appears with no head. Speculation ranges from a botched AI Photoshop edit to remove someone from the shot to a filter artifact from the cameraman's software. Most likely explanation is sloppy AI object removal or background processing filter that ate the guy's head. I mean, there is always a possibility that buddy was like, hey, man, I don't want to be in your fucking video.
Yeah, I wondered that too. Yeah. And they're like,
So,
okay, instead of blurring it out, they just chop it off. I mean, really? Seems weird.
that's what I would do.
Just chop it off? Chop the head off?
Well, yeah, because you could just like pick and remove.
Pick and remove now. All right. We'll
It
probably
would be like with Canva. You just put the little
Yeah.
brush on his face and be like, get this out of here.
Yeah.
Get this jabroni out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no conspiracy.
All right.
I hate to.
Did you like my title though? Decapitate, because his head got cut off. You know?
I do. Yeah, I do like that.
Decapitated.
Here's my, let's go to my feature piece for the evening. Whoops, I pressed the teleprompter button again. Layla Mickleweight, whatever that means.
So it's not just Pornhub, right? Pornhub is owned by a parent company. That all of this kind of I learned over.
Do you know who owns Pornhub?
Yeah, I think it's a Montreal company called. I think it changed names recently too.
Where the rabbi got shot
Yeah, but I can't remember the company's name.
by the cop.
Yeah, do you know the name?
The last 5 years. So.
Mhm.
Called MindGeek.
MindGeek.
Okay.
Now, MindGeek has a monopoly on the global big porn industry. So we call it big porn because there's big porn, just like there's big tobacco, there's big pharma, there's big porn, and it's dominated by one company.
Mhm.
That company was called MindGeek. They rebranded to ILO to try to escape their reputation as peddlers of crime. But so with a $362 million loan from a hedge fund called Colbeck Capital and 125 secret investors.
Who owns Colbeck Capital, Graham?
What you want
investors
me
who were
to
out.
think?
I want to know, yeah, who the clearly. Well, actually, Grok might be right. So I just can't believe they just say they edited the dude out because his wife doesn't want him to be at the casino.
I'm not using Grok for this one.
with Andrew fucking Tate.
It as including J.P. Morgan Chase
Wow.
and Cornell University. They had basically
can you-
rolled up.
Can you
the
stop
entire-
I mean, what's the controversy here, though? I just don't understand what the controversy is yet.
global porn industry under one company.
So they owned it, MindGeek.
Yeah, so they owned, they were managing Playboy, Digital Playground, Wicked Pictures, Browsers, Reality Kings, pay sites, subscription sites, and then the tube site. So Pornhub and its sister sites. So Pornhub, YouPorn, RedTube, TubeBait, GayTube, XTube, all I could go on and on.
Yeah.
They own the
Are you writing those down, Crab?
Gay tube. I
most
got them
popular
all
tube
ahead.
sites. So-
Vegan tube, is that one? That's no time for jokes. And who owns MindGeek?
So MindGeek was owned by a secret majority shareholder. So nobody knew who the owner of MindGeek was when all of this began.
And were they in America?
No, we found out. So we found them,
Mhm.
through the course of this. There was an investigation called Hunt for the Porn King.
So they're not an American company. So you start on the hunt for the porn king.
Right. So we discovered who was the secret majority shareholder of the company, and his name was Bernd Mayer, and he was in Austria, and he lived part-time in Hong Kong. And
Bernberg Mayer. Let's bring a picture of him up.
Yeah, you can.
I just want people to
Yeah,
know
there
who
he
he
is.
is.
Yeah.
Bernberg
That's
Mayer.
Yeah.
And let's look at his Wikipedia. I just want to get a little. He grew up as a son of farmers in Ansfelden, attended grammar school in Linz, he studied at University of Linz, wherever that is. He worked at Goldman Sachs in New York. He became the owner of porn site RedTube in 2013. He sold to the site Manwin, now known as Alyo. He was a former majority owner of Pornhub and MindGeek. Okay.
Yep.
Just going to make sure we
So
see
he was,
them.
he was the majority, and then Feroz Antoon.
So you know what MindGeek purchased by a different private equity firm in 2023, March? You know what they were called? Ethical Capital Partners. You're muted or something. I can't hear you.
I am muted.
Yeah. An Ottawa-based firm that later, hey, that's Canadian. I mean, geez, Canada's got obviously this all happening in Montreal too. So, Canada's.
We have the market on underage porn.
Not underage.
There's an awful lot of underage porn
On what?
all of them.
You think so?
Go poke around. Let me know what you find. You should do some
I think
investigative journalism.
Will you pay my bill? I think they have to be pretty careful not to be. I think they have trafficking statements on there. They have to be pretty careful of not trafficking not putting underage women out there for the
It's
public.
just you upload your own videos though. Most of the red porn and you porn, you just upload it.
Those ones. Well, Pornhub too, but I still
porn.
think you probably got to check a box or something that says like this is.
You have to check a box, bro.
And David DeSillo were the CEO and the COO, and they were the minority shareholders, and they had kind of hidden themselves from the public as well for a really long time.
Okay. And
until
are
all
these
this
guys
started going
all
viral.
from Austria? Are they all from a specific place?
So Canadian. So the company is an international corporation.
Mhm.
They are headquartered in Canada. So they have most of their employees in Canada, but they have offices now they have an office in Texas. They had one LA, Cyprus, Romania.
MindGeek has
London,
offices everywhere?
everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So they are a multinational corporation, huge corporation, hundreds of millions of dollars a year, multi-billion-dollar corporation with a monopoly on the global big porn industry.
And how much money was it bringing in a year?
Yeah, they're estimating about $500 million per year. The value of the company is multiple billions of dollars. And Pornhub was the flagship site. So this was the cash cow of the company. This is how not only are they making money on 4.6 billion ad impressions every day and all of the traffic they're getting, but they're advertising their pay sites on the free sites, right? So they kind of have this ecosystem where they advertise browsers on Pornhub and drive traffic to all of the other websites that they own.
I thought it was Brazzers, which is crazy, but also
Fucking 4.6 billion ad impressions a day. Could you
Yeah.
imagine? Get off the
That's like-
porn.
Yeah, that's like almost one per person on the earth. One
Yeah.
per 2 people person on the earth.
And I'm not seeing any of them. So
So here, I got a conspiracy for you on this.
big porn conspiracy.
I
Yeah,
heard.
let me guess. You're gonna be the big porn apologist.
It's just that's just. I heard that you have to go to get sign up to Pornhub Premium.
You heard this?
Yep.
From who did you hear this from?
You have to use crypto.
Who'd you hear this from?
You can't fucking what?
Who'd you hear this
I'm not
from?
gonna tell you my sources on this one.
All right.
You can't sign up with a Visa or PayPal or anything. It has to be crypto. You have to basically. I think it's Bitcoin. I think you have to. You have to get into Bitcoin. So isn't that a weird way to force people into Bitcoin? Like that's a fucking funnel into
Porn
crypto,
funnel.
right?
It's a porn funnel.
Right? Now, I thought you were gonna go on the J angle on all this, and it was all gonna be because you hear all these conspiracies about.
Oh, I'm
Jews,
sure it's
Jews
Jews
only
at
all
the top. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any clips about that, but I'm not ruling it out.
But I'm a little, little surprised that Canada hasn't exploited this industry that they seem to be so good at, since all the rest of our industries are failing. I mean, I could play some clips on that.
We're good at porn, though.
Yeah, a manufacturing of aerospace and industrial system praised by Canada's defense minister has plans to relocate its Ontario operation to Poland in 2027. So we're getting rid of all our defense and other making stuff. We're just making videos of naked people, selling it to the
Damn.
world. Multinational corporation.
Well, we were talking about Greg Carlwood a little bit earlier. I got a Greg Carlwood clip here.
The brainwashing is horrific. So without going into great details, they torture you in ways that would make a German POW guard wince. They really push you to the edge of death. The other thing that really clicked, Kathy O'Brien talks about the verbal cues to trigger events. You have all these different personalities, but she was an encrypted messenger. I mean, we think of encrypted messages as digital, but she would actually be sent to deliver a message to the president of Mexico saying, my president would like to tell you to do this and this and this for NAFTA, and they'll get back to you, blah, blah, blah. Message over, right? You could trigger the different functions with keywords. Now, the critical thing is they use a lot of Disney movie metaphors, which Disney itself as a corporation has a problem, not just because there's kids nearby and therefore there's, but I think the corporation has strong foundations and some pretty sick stuff. They use Disney characters with the kids and Wizard of Oz triggers and stuff like that. So imagine some kid decides to tell a teacher something. What's the kid going to do? The kid's going to talk about how Prince Charming did such and such, right? And right away, they're going to be dismissible because they're using fictional characters to try to tell a story that's not fictional. And so it provides great cover. Now, the other thing is true is the networks. I used to think the pervs were soloists. They're not at all. They're elaborate networks, big networks.
Big porn networks. Right?
Yeah.
The brainwashing is
No.
horrific.
No big porn network.
I don't know. The Disney thing is fascinating because it's really, I think it's about making us from the last 80 years, 90 years, making us think that magic isn't real and the magical kingdom is all just cartoons and fantasy, and all this stuff that they do is probably closer to reality than we think, but you make it think it's just a cartoon, right? Kind of like Hollywood as well, but this on a more, kind of on a deeper scale.
Yep. You want to finish this out with a short little amusing clip? Finish up the free half of the show?
Yeah.
Tell me if you catch the gag here.
Of course, the vast majority of pregnancies are in women, and
Did you catch that?
Of course, the vast majority of pregnancies are in women, and I have absolutely no problem with using the word pregnant women. I use it myself.
Has a non-biological woman ever had a baby?
A transgender person can.
That's not a biological woman. Has a non-biological woman ever had a baby.
I would
No,
reiterate, we
it's
take care.
ridiculous.
Of course, the vast majority of
pregnancies are in women, girl.
It's unbelievable, dude. It's just so deep. Have you seen the one about the one going around about the Smithsonian, the white supremacy, and some of the guys in the States, the senators or Congress, maybe it's senators, are asking the representatives, like, are you a white supremacist? And it's all the things like you're organized or you're ambitious or whatever the stupid thing is that's been going around because it's getting some attention at the highest levels of government. So that's good.
Well, we need you guys to get some attention over to GrimericaOutlawed.ca. Toss that free subscription. Get yourself a plus subscription. Help keep the show going. Keep the show growing. GrimericaOutlawed.ca. $6 a month. Keep hope alive. Check out Grimerica.ca for the podcast. Contact at thecabin.com for trips and events. Adultbrain.ca for the audiobooks. And of course, simulationmaps.com for the simulation map package. And coming soon, we'll have a pretty cool announcement coming soon, hopefully within the next month or so. A little online game we've been working out will come out as well. So check all that out. But mostly, first of all, go to GrimericaOutlawed.ca right now. Sign up for Plus. We really need you to do that. We need you to do that. So otherwise, we're going to start making enough money on the other shows not to do this show. And we don't want to do that. So, Anyway, maybe there's more money in flipping boats.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, Graham, start us off in that second half.
Well, I don't know. This is going to be Liz Truss. So I'm going to play a couple globalist kind of like clips of what's happening here.
Oh, the streams didn't work. Huh.
None of them did, or?
None of them. I was wondering why there's no chats, but it does say we're live, just not on any channels.
No channels at all? Oh, man.
They're all set. They're just not activated.
Oh,
you think you just turn them on now and it'll play them?
No, I don't think so.
Try it. I'm going to try it.